In the quiet town where the rivers meet, underneath the porch light's gentle heat, love was just a kind of distant glance, held tight inside a fleeting chance. Jenny used to walk those old dirt roads with broken dreams tucked under loads. Tom played his songs in the local bar, hoping someone sometime would hear from far. But the nights were cold and the silence loud, like the calm before a gathering cloud. Then came a storm and a summer's gale, and suddenly their hearts set sail. When hope drums a rhythm loud and clear, love learned to breathe, shedding fear. Two souls that wandered found their sound in this little town where hope is loud. She watched the sky with eyes so wide. He found his courage and stayed by her side. Not perfect, but real in the way they cared. The kind of story that can't be spared. With every step on the weathered ground, a new heartbeat began to pound. The doubt that once held tight its grip broke apart with their partnership. When hope drums a rhythm loud and clear, love learned to breathe, shedding fear. Two souls that wandered found their sound in this little town where hope is loud. No magic spells, no perfect lines, just hands that meet and hearts that find a tune that grows from roots below, in the soil where true feelings grow. When hope drums a rhythm loud and clear, love learned to breathe, shedding fear. Two souls that wandered found their sound in this little town where hope is loud. So here they stand where the rivers meet, with every breath a steady beat. A love that learned to live unbowed, in a place where hope is loud. The porch light's burning low, the night's still hanging thin. Old letters scattered around where our story might have been. You left with a suitcase full of doubts, no kind of last goodbye. Words like storms that never calm, just clouds that pass us by. I find your name in coffee stains on this crumpled piece of time. Every step I take alone just traces back to your decline. How did we build this wall from cracks we couldn't see? Promises in shattered tones, the truth was the only key. I'm picking up the pieces left behind. Your touch grew slow and scarred. I traced our steps back through the town. Footsteps faded in the rain, built from broken promises without the grace to say goodbye again. How did we build this wall from cracks we couldn't see? Promises in shattered tones, the truth was the only key. I'm picking up the pieces left behind. No goodbye to heal my mind. The road we took, it's worn and broke, but it's the path I'm meant to find. In every tear that didn't fall, in every silence where we died, this heart's a map of broken parts, but still it beats. It still survives. There ain't no magic in the night, no script to fix the fall, just lessons carved in empty rooms and shadows on the wall. But I'll keep walking slow and sure, with faith in what remains, built not from perfect promises, but from lessons learned through pain. I'm picking up the pieces left behind. No goodbye to heal my mind. The road we took, it's worn and broke, but it's the path I'm meant to find. In every tear that didn't fall, in every silence where we died, this heart's a map of broken parts, but still it beats. It still survives. So here's to all the broken parts that build the roads ahead. From promises unraveled, we rise where hearts have bled. Morning breaks on creaky porches, light spills through cracked front doors. Coffee brews like stories brewing on these roads we've walked before. Jenny's eyes still hold that fire, even when the night's been long. Kids run barefoot down the sidewalk, chasing dreams where hearts belong. Hands once calloused from the hard dirt now reach out to pull you close. It's the simple in the chaos, the loud hope when nobody knows. We ain't got much but this common ground, in every laugh and every sound. It's louder than the storms we face, the kind of love that won't erase. This town's a song that never fades. When morning paints the sky with grace, we hold on tight through thick and thin. That's how our story spins again. When hope's a shout, not just a prayer, it's in the way we show we care. No need for grand or perfect plans, just boots and hearts and open hands. Old man Joe on the corner bench, telling tales as the children breathe, about the days when roads were tough and neighbors taught him how to believe. A rusted truck, a porch swings creak, speak louder than the city's voice. The kind of quiet that speaks volumes, a living proof of our choice. We ain't got much but this common ground, in every laugh and every sound. It's louder than the storms we face, the kind of love that won't erase. This town's a song that never fades. When morning paints there's a chorus that's loud and clear. We love how hope brings us near. This town's a song that never fades. When morning paints the sky with grace, we hold on tight through thick and thin. That's how our story spins again. When hope's a shout, not just a prayer, it's in the way we show we care. No need for grand or perfect plans, just boots and hearts and open hands. So here's to mornings yet to come, where love's the sound that leads us home. I used to wear my battle lines like badges worn with pride, each one a silent story of the nights I nearly cried. The road was rough and rugged, but I kept walking through, unaware these scars would one day lead me straight to you. There was a time I stumbled, lost in my own blame, a heart wrapped up in torment, playing an endless game. Broken promises and heartbreak scattered on the floor, but in the wreckage of my past I found a little more. Every mark upon my skin, a chapter in the tale, not a defeat but of the way I learned to set the sail. Where wounds turn to wonders, that's where I found you. At the edge of breaking down, a love that felt so true. From the cracks and from the pain, a new life to pursue. Our breaking point was just the start, where scars led me to you. I wore my past like armor, kept the world at bay, but you saw through the bruises and the words I couldn't say. With a steady hand and open heart, you helped me understand that sometimes healing grows from all the things we can't command. Each scar a map, each line a guide, leading me to where my soul could finally hide. Where wounds turn to wonders, that's where I found you. At the edge of breaking down, a love that felt so true. From never had to say. The radio's crackling, the lines get blurred somehow. Sitting on this porch with the late afternoon glow, you and me tangled up in all the moments we allow, trying to hold on when the silence steals the show. Your eyes tell stories I don't wanna read, words float in the air, but they don't limit speed. Coffee's gone cold on the kitchen table, still reaching for a sign, for a label. I hear the noise, the clutter in between, but this heart, this fight, it's all I've ever seen. I'm steady in the static, holding tight in the mess. No need for goodbyes, no time to confess. Just here, holding on like the old oak tree, weathering storms where you can't always see. Your laugh cuts through the clatter outside, pulling me back from the restless tide. Dust on the dashboard, maps we never chose, running through the noise in boots and old clothes. The air's thick with thought, with what's left unsaid, but I keep my grip strong on every thread. I'm steady in the static, holding tight in the mess. No need for goodbyes, no time to confess. Just here, holding on like the old oak tree, weathering storms where you can't always see. Maybe tomorrow's quiet will settle us in. Till then I'm holding the line with worn out skin. No words fall like rain, but I'm standing tall through all this noise. I'm not letting fall. I'm steady in the static, holding tight in the mess. No need for goodbyes, no time to confess. Just here, holding on like the old oak tree, weathering storms where you can't always see. Steady in the static, I'm holding on for you. In the noise of the world, I'll find the truth. The city fades, the lights flick down low, your hand in mine where no one else can go. Kitchen's quiet, but the night feels alive. Coffee cup steam rising slow. Your eyes tell stories I don't need to ask. In the dark, your hand in mine, silent sparks, our love defined. Just like a winding road beneath the sky so wide, I'll chase the sun for you, no matter how far the ride. Morning breaks with a golden glow, coffee in hand, maps with creases that tell of where we've been and plan to stand. I'd cross the rivers cold and wide without a single care, 'cause with you by my side there's no place I wouldn't dare. Hours fade but my promise stays, carved in every mile. Through the rustling pines and endless plains I'd walk another while. I'd do it all for you while time stands still. Chase every moment, bend every will, hold every secret the stars could spill. With you, forever's just a moment to feel. Dust on the dashboard, songs that we know by heart. Every mile markers like a memory, a brand new start. When the world slows down and the night begins to shine, I'll be the steady hand you reach for every single time. No matter where the road bends, I'll be standing there. Through the silent snow or under summer air, I'd do it all for you while time stands still. Chase every moment and every will, hold every secret the stars could spill. With you, forever's just a moment to feel. Let the world spin faster, let the seasons change. I'm anchored in this summer, feeling that never feels strange. Your laughter's the compass, guiding me through. In the dance of endless days, I move only for you. I do it all for you while time stands still. Chase every moment, bend every will, hold every secret the stars could spill. With you, forever's just a moment to feel. No need to hurry, no need to roam. With you, my heart has found its home. The sky burns low behind that old red barn. Smoke curls up like memories tangled in yarn. Beneath these stars, the night feels cold and bare, but I can still see the flames dancing in your hair. We danced on ashes where the fire had been, our hands held tight through the heat and the wind. The fields knew our names, the night held our cries, but morning came quiet, no promises, no lies. Broken glass and scorched earth roads we burned fast, trying to find what was lost, chasing the past. Ashes and amber, the colors of pain, fighting through fire just to feel whole again. In the aftermath, where the cold wind sighed, love still standing, though the flames said goodbye. Your hands trace the lines where the scorch marks stay, stories in smoke that the forest relayed. We built from the ruin, tried to find the spark, but the silence grew louder after dark. Every shattered piece whispers what's true, burned but unbroken, still holding on to you. Ashes and amber, the colors of pain, fighting through fire just to feel whole again. In the aftermath, where the cold wind sighed, love still standing, though the flames said goodbye. And maybe the smoke will clear one day, revealing the past we lost on the way. But tonight in the glow, what's left behind? I hold on to the warmth, leave the fire confined. Ashes and amber, the colors of pain, fighting through fire just to feel whole again. In the aftermath, where the cold wind sighed, love still standing, though the flames said goodbye. So here's to the fights that made us this strong. In the aftermath fire, we still belong. The porch light flickers down the lane, old boots resting in the rain, rustling leaves in a distant train. We stood defying once again. Found that old book beneath the pine. Stories faded but still mine. Two hearts braced for the uphill climb. Against the world we drew our line. City lights tried to break us down, but we held our ground, wouldn't turn around. When the world turned its back, we faced the storm. Hands in the dirt, where our dreams were born. No silver spoons, just grit and faith. Walking past, they said we'd never take. Dusty roads and fields of gold, truths we whispered, stories told. Through the fire we made our mold. Silver linings in the cold. Words like thunder tried to shake the ground, but we stood firm, roots deep and sound. When the world turned its back, we faced the storm. Hands in the dirt, where our dreams were born. No silver spoons, just grit and faith. Walking past, they said we'd never take. And every scar tells a tale of fight, burning bright in the darkest night. We carved a place beneath the stars, in a world that said we'd never get When the world turned its back, we faced the storm. Hands in the dirt, where our dreams were born. No silver spoons, just grit and faith. Walking past, they said we'd never take. So here's to us and all we've braved, against the world unbroken, unafraid. The sky burns gold, the day wears thin. I watch the world that tried to winnow us out. We met beneath the cooling air, where summer laughed and drank our youth. the score, but every word just made my choice grow more. I'm standing here against every tide, choosing you when the whole world's on the other side. Through storms and quiet, through falls and fights, I keep my faith in us under these endless skies. Rain fell hard on that county road, muddy boots and hearts on fire. We danced around the doubts and fears till daylight stole our midnight choir. Neighbors talked, said we'd never last, but with you I found a place that's built to hold, not just to pass. Each challenge came a mountain tall, but your hand in mine would never fall. I'm standing here against every tide, choosing you when the whole world's on the other side. Through storms and quiet, through falls and fights, I keep my faith in us under these endless skies. Maybe we're not perfect, maybe roads will bend, but every heartbeat says I'd choose you again and again. I'm standing here against every tide, choosing you when the whole world's on the other side. Through storms and quiet, through falls and fights, I keep my faith in us under these endless skies. So here we stand, no matter what they say, I'm still choosing you every single day. The September night felt colder than last year. Empty chairs and silence fill the atmosphere. You left a line in the sand behind the old barn gate. it, walk the thin line, but love don't always keep the time. Scars on the porch swing, tell the tales we won't say. Late nights and cold fights, the price that love makes us pay. I never thought that saving us would leave us so worn. Now the heartache's the answer, and the bed sheets are torn. Your coffee cup still sitting by the window pane, watching rain trace the root of our old names. The songs we used to sing are quiet and stray, like ghosts drinking whiskey that never stayed. We chased the morning, lost the sunset, every regret we can't forget. Scars on the porch swing, tell the tales we won't say. Late nights and cold fights, the price that love makes us pay. I never thought that saving us would leave us so worn. Now the heartache's the answer, and the bed sheets are torn. If we could turn back time, rewrite the lines, maybe we'd find a way to leave these wounds behind. But history's written on weathered wood and rust, and sometimes love's just the pain that we must trust. Scars on the porch swing, tell the tales we won't say. Late nights and cold fights, the price that love makes us pay. I never thought that saving us would leave us so worn. Now the heartache's the answer, and the bed sheets are torn. The porch lights flickering, but no one's coming home. Scars on the porch swing, and I'm still here alone. Sitting on this old porch swing, stars above, but my heart don't sing. We built a house on cracked foundation, every nail held tight with hesitation. Promises made, then quietly broken, words left hanging, feeling unspoken. And here we stand, caught in the middle, holding on to dreams just brittle. We're pieces of our past, trying hard to hold on, but some things decay when the light is gone. If we don't let go, we're just tangled in pain, built from broken promises, caught in the rain. Your smile once lit up every room, now it flickers like a fading bloom. We keep fighting two hearts drifting, no place to run. Caught in the tangle, can't find the clear, living with memories that won't disappear. We're pieces of our past, trying hard to hold on, but some things decay when the light is gone. If we don't let go, we're just tangled in pain, built from broken promises, caught in the rain. Maybe there's peace on the other side, when we finally lay the hurt aside. Letting go don't mean we lose, it's just making space for something true. We're pieces of our past, trying hard to hold on, but some things decay when the light is gone. If we don't let go, we're just tangled in pain, built from broken promises, caught in the rain. So here's to the dreams we set free, and the love that's waiting quietly. Underneath those old porch lights, fading out to pale, I pull a faded picture, dust that won't let go of yesterday. Remember that summer we ran wild down Jefferson Lane. Your boots kicked up the dust, my heart was caught in your flame. Porch swings creaked our secrets, the sound of young vows unsaid. But time's river pulled us away, left words heavy like lead. Every corner, every sign reminds me of that July, when sunsets painted promises all over the sky. But here I am, with faded pictures on Main Street, memories wrapped in newspaper, worn out and bittersweet. Love was real, love was bold under that small town sky. Now it's just a quiet song I hum as the world rolls by. You had your dreams in the city lights, I stayed with fields and pines. We grew apart like seasons do, no reason, just the time. The diner on Fifth still serves your favorite cherry pie, but I don't walk in there no more. Can't meet those but you're never there. But here I am with faded pictures on Main Street, memories wrapped in newspaper, worn out and bittersweet. Love was real, love was bold under that small town sky. Now it's just a quiet song I hum as the world rolls by. Maybe someday down a dusty road our paths will cross once again. Till then I'll keep those snapshots safe in frames I might have been. But here I am with faded pictures on Main Street, memories wrapped in newspaper, worn out and bittersweet. Love was real, love was bold under that small town sky. Now it's just a quiet song I hum as the world rolls by. Faded pictures on Main Street, fading slow with time. The night was long and the stars hid from view. I sat on the porch with my old worn boots, sipping on dreams that felt thin and warm, wondering if hope could still be reborn. There's dirt on my hands and some miles on my face. Every road I've taken led me to this place. Faces I've known went their own way, yet I'm still here, still got things to say. When the skies poured down and the wind lost its way, I held tight to the words you used to say. If you still believe through the feels slow. Keep your eyes on the horizon, there's more to know. If you still believe through the night and the doubt, hold on to the morning light, don't let it fade out. When the world feels heavy and the road feels steep, keep your heart steady, for dreams still run deep. So here's to the ones who never let go. Keep the fire alive, let the morning glow. Flickering street lamps outside our window pane, coffee cups half full and silence thick as rain. The night unfolds its stories, no need to shout, 'cause we were never easy when the lights go out. A map on the table, faded and torn, each line a memory where we got lost and worn. The clock ticks steady but time slips slow and light. We're tangled in the quiet from the fading night. Words like smoke curl up, disappear without a sound. But in this fragile darkness, truth is what we found. We were never easy when the lights went down. The night saw the fights, the secrets and the sounds. But something about the stillness made it worth the doubt. We were never easy when the lights go out. Dusty from the road, stories in your eyes that you never quite told. The whiskey's in the glass, but it couldn't drown the way we found our rhythm when the sun went down. No need for perfect silence, no need to run and hide. In the raw and honest dark, side by side tonight. We were never easy when the lights went down. The night held all the truths without a single sound. Those sparks flew fast and wild like fireflies in the drought. We were never easy when the lights go out. Softer, maybe the morning's kind, but the nights reveal the edges we try to leave behind. So let the moonlight catch us in all our twists and doubts, because we live the hardest love when the lights go out. We were never unspoken vows, just two hearts unguarded when the lights go out. Porch lights on, the night feels still. Your laughter lingers, soft and real. Crickets hum a gentle tune underneath the silent moon. We carved our names in that old tree, right by the dirt road where we'd run free. Wednesday nights beneath starlit skies, you wore my jacket, I caught your eye. Frozen frames in a photo frame, sunset colors, no one to blame. Every moment crystal clear, no rush of days to disappear. Time standing still in that summer haze, where the world forgot to change its ways. Laughing loud by the river bend, those moments we wish never to end. Front porch swings with a creek we knew. The porch light flickers just like you. Your old baseball glove lie near, stories told that only we hear. Frozen frames in a photo frame, sunset colors, no one to blame. Every moment crystal clear, no rush of days to disappear. Time standing still in that summer haze, where the world forgot to change its ways. Laughing loud by the river bend, those moments we wish never to end. Now the road's gone quiet and the fields have grown, but I rewind that summer, every stone. In my mind the clock unwinds, keeping those days forever mine. Time standing still in that summer haze, where the world forgot to change its ways. Laughing loud by the river bend, those moments we wish never to end. The porch lights off, but I still hear your laughter close, forever near. I remember that night we sat on the porch swing, sky heavy with rain, and silence that stung Words caught in our throats, hearts wrapped in doubt. We had that feeling we might just bow out. Your hands were shaking, mine weren't much steadier. Driving through storms we didn't ask for either. We traced every scar, every fault line and crack, wondering if love was more lost than we could track. But something in your eyes held a steady light, a flicker of hope cutting through the night. We were hanging on the edge, almost letting go. Two tired souls in a worn-out show. But the pain made us pause, not the end of the line. Hold on just a little more, you'll see the sunshine. Memories like photographs tucked in that old box, laughed through the tears, fought till our heart aches. The road felt endless, the weight pulled us down. But somewhere in the quiet, we both heard the sound. A promise whispered not in words but in deeds, that love's not forgotten, that it still breathes. We were hanging on the edge, almost letting go. Two tired souls in a worn-out show. But the pain made us pause, not the end of the line. Hold on just a little more, you'll see the sunshine. Maybe it's the stubbornness, maybe it's the past, but every tear and trial made this feeling last. We almost gave up, but something held tight, a chance for the morning after the night. We were hanging on the edge, almost letting go. Two tired souls in a worn-out show. But the pain made us pause, not the end of the line. Hold on just a little more, you'll see the sunshine. So here we are standing, scars and all. Together we rise and we'll never fall. Hold on just a little more, just one step through. The hardest battles bring the clearest truth. The highway bends beneath the fading sky, dust kicked up by tires rolling by. Every mile marker tells a lonely tale, but the compass points where heartbeats sail. Sunlight flickers through the broken trees, windows down, chasing carelessness and breeze. Coffee cups and worn-out maps on the seat, names and places I skip as memories meet. Every turn, every road I choose paints a journey I can't refuse. The stories I've lived, the nights gone through, they all wind back to you. No matter how far I roam, I'll find the path that leads to you every time. Crossing rivers, highways, and skies so blue. Every road, every mile led back to you. Town lights flicker past as engines hum, faces blur like ghosts of where I've come. Rust on fences and fields lined with gold, tracing life's map with stories untold. Every step, footsteps in the dust, words unspoken that gather trust. The roads I traveled, what they all prove is my heart always moved back to you. No matter how far I roam, I find the path that leads to you every time. Crossing rivers, highways, and skies so blue. Every road, every mile led back to you. Underneath the starlit sky so wide, I'm never lost, just a way that guides back through the miles and scenes I passed to the place where home feels meant to last. No matter how far I roam, I find the path that leads to you every time. Crossing rivers, highways, and skies so blue. Every road, every mile led back to you. The road unwinds beneath the moon's soft glow, and every step I take, I hope you know. No matter what the distance or what I do, I'm always coming back to you. In a world that spins too fast, lost in crowded streets, I found a place to catch my breath, where your eyes and mine would meet. Dusty roads and worn-out boots, we've walked 1,000 miles, weathered storms and passed the nights, but you still wear your smile. Coffee sips and porch light talks, those moments simply glow. No need for fairy tales tonight, just the truth we both know. When the noise gets loud and clear, you pull me closer, calm and near. I see clear skies in your gaze, a map through my doubts and fears. Like the sunrise after rain, you bring my heart back here. No fancy words, just straight and true in the silence. It's all I need, hope's not lost when I look to you. In your eyes Your hand in mine, it feels like home through every sleepless night. The world may twist and pull us down, but this steady light remains, a beacon burning soft and warm that calls me back again. Through every twist and every turn, your steady heart's the flame that burns. I see clear skies in your gaze, a map through my doubts and fears. Like the sunrise after rain, you bring my heart back here. No fancy words, just straight and true in the silence. It's all I need. Hope's not lost when I look to you. In your eyes I believe. No mountain high, no valley low could pull me far away. With every look you plant the seeds that grow brighter day by day. I see clear skies in your gaze, a map through my doubts and fears. Like the sunrise after rain, you bring my heart back here. No fancy words, just straight and true in the silence. It's all I need. Hope's not lost when I look to you. In your eyes I believe. Clear skies, in your gaze I find my peace. The porch lights left on, there's a chill in the air. But your hand finds mine and suddenly it's fair. We parked the truck by the old river bend, just two worn boots and hearts about to mend. Your laugh cut through the summer night loud and clear, like a firefly's dance just drawing me near. Time spun slow, our breath caught in between, in that small town still, where everything's green. It was the night we stayed where love still lives, in a place where the past never quite forgives. But under those stars, nothing else existed, just you and me, and the night that persisted. The crickets sang stories only we could translate. Wind stirred the leaves, spelled out our fate. Your eyes like headlights cutting through the dark led me home, straight to the heart spark. No rush, no map, just a simple ride. Two souls unspoken, side by side. It was the night we stayed where love still lives, in a place where the past never quite forgives. But under those stars, nothing else existed, just you and me, and the night that persisted. Morning crept slow, but we held on tight to that quiet place where wrongs turn right. And if the world calls us back to fight, we'll remember that night in soft moonlight. It was the night we stayed where love still lives, in a place where the past never quite forgives. But under those stars, nothing else existed, just you and me, and the night that persisted. So here's to the night with no goodbyes, where love took root beneath open skies.